In this video, we'll be reviewing set number 75390, Luke Skywalker's X-Wing Mech. It is a 6+ set with 195 pieces, coming in at $15.99. After opening the box, you're greeted with 4 bags, as well as a pretty standard manual. Okay, so first off, let's go ahead and take a look at the Luke Skywalker minifig that's included in this set. Now, we have leg printing, front and also back torso printing, and it's very detailed and nicely done. We also have some really nice helmet printing, and again, the helmet is very well designed, and you can see those colors pop off of that off-white. It's just very, very cool. Now, he does have 2 face printings. So here is the face printing where it's just kind of a normal everyday kind of look, and then we have the shade visors up, and his expression is like, oh no. Very cool printing right there as well. Now, this is a very detailed Luke Skywalker. Now, what some people have been doing is they've been purchasing the keychain version of Luke Skywalker and taking off some of the pieces off that keychain, popping them on this minifig, and basically turning this minifig into the same one that you get in the UCS X-Wing set, which I think is cool. Hey, you can either have Luke Skywalker this way, or if you want to purchase the keychain and turn him into the same one from the UCS set, it's totally up to you, because again, this is your minifig. Now, before we get into the detailed review of the mech itself, I wanted to go ahead and highlight what seems to look like bubbles inside of the casting of the lightsaber. Now, I did a little bit of research, and some people are saying that this is kind of a little bit of a shout out to the old ways that they used to do, like the lightsabers and the translucent pieces. And I'm not sure if that's accurate or not, but you can clearly see that there are some bubbles. Now, I don't know if yours is going to look exactly the same or the bubbles are going to be in the same place, but they are clearly there. Let me know in that comment section below. Is this something that used to be a thing? Yeah, let me know in the comments. Now it's time to take a look at the X-Wing mech. Now, I really enjoy how they were able to incorporate the color scheme as well as some of the design of the X-Wing into this mech, and I think they did a really good job. Now, I know that there are some people that are not fans of the Lego sets that have the Star Wars mechs, and I totally get it. Look, the mechs aren't canon, but I'm okay with Lego and also Star Wars kind of doing something a little outside of the box and making stuff like this, like the mech. Now, I do own all of them, and I will be purchasing all of the mechs that have to do with Star Wars. Now, you do get this gigantic lightsaber, which is so cool, but we've seen this before because Darth Vader's mech actually had a big old lightsaber as well. And you do get this stud shooter as well, but you know what? He doesn't need a stud shooter. He has a lightsaber already. This is all you really need. Now, as you can see here, the detail in the greebling in the legs is fantastic. And again, it does have that same color scheme as the X-Wing, which is great. Now, you do have your printed piece right here, which is very well designed and very well done. So, nice little printed piece here for the center of the mech. Now, as you spin the mech around, you see that X-Wing design, which is so cool. This is supposed to represent the thrusters back here, as well as the wings. Now, the only thing that I would say about the wings is I wish that there were set positions instead of them being able to kind of flop around like this. If there were positions where you could just set them up and keep them like that, and even if you bumped into them, they wouldn't wiggle around too much. That's the only thing that I have with this set. I just wish they were like set positions. Now, right here is where you can actually put Luke Skywalker's lightsaber, which, I don't know, it feels a little out of place. If you turn the mech around here and we move this arm out of the way, you can see Luke Skywalker's blaster, which is perfectly fine. But back here, let me show you what it looks like. So you see what I'm talking about here? It looks really out of place to go ahead and put the lightsaber there. But I guess they just ran out of room and there was no other place to put the lightsaber. But it just looks completely out of place. Now, before we get back to showing you the rest of the details and the features on the mech suit, I wanted to go ahead and show you how you place the fig inside of the mech. So you just simply pull down on this piece right here, which is the chest of the mech. And you can see here there's a little divider and a place for 2 legs. And as you can see, that little bit of a divide in the fig. just literally stands right there. Pretty simple, pretty easy, and the fig is pretty stable in there. Now you just close the chest piece and voila, Luke Skywalker is inside his mech. Now when it comes to the positioning and the movement of the mech, you do have some movement when it comes to the legs and also the feet on both sides, as you can see here. And you do have some positioning on the arms, which I think the movement is enough. It doesn't need to have any kind of real crazy movements, so it's pretty good in my opinion. But again, the shining star of this mech design is going to be this back part here with the X-Wing. I love how they were able to incorporate the X-Wing into this mech. It's just such a perfect fit. If you are not a fan of the mech designs that are made for the Star Wars theme, then obviously this is not going to be a set for you. But if you do enjoy those mech designs, this is a great addition to the other mechs that have already been produced. I really enjoy just again the color scheming in the design and taking a lot of the inspiration from the X-Wing and putting it into this mech. Now the minifig is great for this set, and again, if you're wanting to go ahead and change it up and get some of the pieces from the keychain Luke Skywalker, then you can go ahead and go that route as well. Now I own all of these mechs and whatever other mech that they end up coming out with for the Star Wars mechs theme, I'm going to be go ahead and collecting, but I think this is great and very, very well done. Now I have seen some other people using the same pieces from these mech builds and creating all kinds of really cool designs and mechs and just new versions of stuff. And so that's one of the reasons why I'm collecting all of these and just extra sets so that I can reuse some of these pieces in the future. If you found this video informative, please do me a favor and go down there and hit it with a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet and want to see more content like this about Lego, well, do yourself a favor and subscribe. Now let me know in the comment section below, did you pick up this mech and what did you think about them incorporating such cool designs from the X-Wing into this X-Wing mech? Let me know in the comment section below. Also let me know, did you change your Luke Skywalker into the UCS Luke Skywalker from getting all that keychain parts? Let me know in that comment section below. Well, that's going to be the end of the video. I'll see you in the next one.